in a quaint little village. There once lived a young man named Ali. He wasn't rich in worldly possessions, but he was incredibly wealthy in something far more valuable: honesty. The villagers knew Ali as a man of his word, someone whose integrity was as solid as the mountains surrounding their home. Because of this unwavering trust, people would often entrust him with their money and precious belongings, knowing their treasures were safe with him. They called it Amanah, a sacred trust, and Ali was its most faithful guardian. He never once thought of betraying the confidence placed in him. One sunny afternoon, a distinguished-looking traveler arrived in the village. He was clearly a man of great wealth, dressed in fine clothes and riding a magnificent horse. He sought out Ali, having heard tales of his legendary honesty. The traveler handed Ali a heavy leather bag that clinked with the sound of gold coins. "This is my trust to you," the traveler said, his voice serious. "I am embarking on a long and uncertain journey. If I return, you will give this bag back to me. But if I do not return, you must find my rightful heir and give it to them." Ali accepted the bag, looked the traveler in the eye, and simply nodded. A promise was a promise. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and months into years. The seasons changed many times, but the wealthy traveler never came back. The bag of gold sat safely with Ali, a constant reminder of the heavy responsibility he carried. As time went on, some of the villagers, seeing Ali's humble life, began to offer him advice. "Ali," they'd say, "it's been so long, the traveler is likely gone forever. Why don't you keep the gold for yourself? You could build a new house, buy land, live a life of comfort. No one would ever know." But Ali would always shake his head, a gentle smile on his face. "A trust is not just a promise between people," he would reply calmly. "It is a responsibility given by Allah. Betrayal is not an option. This gold is not mine to keep." He continued his simple life, working hard and earning his keep, the bag of gold untouched. His commitment to his promise never wavered. He understood that true wealth was unmeasured in gold coins, but in the purity of one's character. He knew that one day he would have to answer for this trust, and he intended to do so with a clear conscience. The temptation was there, a whisper in the quiet nights, but Ali's faith and integrity were louder. He was content with what he had, knowing he was living a life that was honest and true. Then, one day, a young man, a stranger to the village, arrived asking for Ali. He looked weary from a long journey, but his eyes held a determined light. He introduced himself as the son of the wealthy traveler who had passed through many years ago. To prove his claim, the young man presented letters and documents bearing his father's seal, describing the exact contents of the bag left in trust. There was no doubt this was the rightful heir, without a moment's hesitation. Ali went into his home and returned with a heavy leather bag, just as he had received it all those years ago. He handed it to the traveler's son. The young man's eyes widened, first in surprise, and then filled with tears of gratitude. He couldn't believe it. After all this time, the entire fortune was intact. "My father," the son said, his voice thick with emotion. "He told me before he passed away. He said, if you ever need to find true honesty in this world, go to that village. And if there is still one honest man left on this earth, his name will be Ali. You have proven him right." The story of Ali's unwavering honesty spread far and wide, becoming a legend told to children and grandchildren. It serves as a beautiful reminder for all of us. Trustworthiness is a crown that brings honor and respect, not just from others, but from within yourself. And honesty, no matter how difficult it may seem in the moment, is a path that always leads to true success and peace of mind. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more inspiration.